U.S. government enters shutdown after House fails to pass funding deal. At midnight, without sirens or headlines flashing across the sky, the United States government quietly slipped into a shutdown. No dramatic vote, no final handshake, just a deadline missed. And suddenly, parts of the most powerful government on Earth stopped moving. While the Senate reached across party lines to approve a deal, the House was absent, out of town, leaving Washington frozen in a moment of uncertainty. For millions of Americans, this wasn't just another political delay. It was a familiar but unsettling reminder of how fragile governance can feel when timing fails. Shutdowns don't arrive with explosions. They arrive with silence, unanswered questions, and a lingering fear of what comes next. Is this merely a brief stumble or the opening chapter of a deeper political confrontation? Stay with us, because the story behind this shutdown reveals far more than a missed vote. If you value clear, in-depth reporting that cuts through the noise, subscribe to the channel and support our work so we can keep bringing you stories that matter. Behind the shutdown lies a fragile compromise shaped by pressure, calculation, and political risk. The Senate's bipartisan vote signaled urgency, but the real battle moved to what was left out: funding for the Department of Homeland Security. By separating DHS, lawmakers turned the shutdown into leverage, forcing a narrower, more intense debate over immigration enforcement and accountability. Democrats saw a chance to push reforms. Republicans weighed security concerns against public fatigue. Senator Lindsey Graham emerged as a pivotal figure, briefly blocking progress before reopening the path forward. This was not gridlock for its own sake, but a high-stakes negotiation where each side tested how far the other was willing to bend and how much uncertainty the country could tolerate. For ordinary Americans, the shutdown's impact is felt far from Capitol Hill. Federal workers face uneasy mornings, businesses brace for delays, and markets watch closely, calculating risk. Yet this moment is also about restraint. Leaders, including the president, have signaled a desire to avoid a prolonged crisis, aware of the economic and political scars left by past shutdowns. What unfolds next will test whether Washington can translate urgency into resolution. Beyond budgets and deadlines, this episode raises a larger question. Can a divided system still correct itself before uncertainty hardens into damage? Or has temporary disruption become an accepted cost of governing in modern America?